but you got everything here. You got ledges, you got banks, you got the rail. For all the people that know me, you already know what park I'm gonna say. My favorite park is 88, also known as London Plantee. It's on Google Maps as London Plantee, but 88 is because of the street that it's on. It's between 89 and 88th, so 88 is what it's called. But you got everything here. You got ledges, you got banks, you got the rail, you got bank to banks. Like, it's perfect. Let me give you guys a tour of what's here. Let me start off with the very ledge that gets skated the most, which is this ledge. This ledge is pretty good length and good height. It's about half of my leg, or the lower leg. And then over there you have a bench, which is about knee high, a little bit less than knee high, which is also perfect if you're good at skating ledges. Then this is a perfect ledge to move from the little ledge to the big ledge. But if you really need extra lowerness for your tricks that you're trying to learn new, that ledge right over there is the perfect height for if you're just starting out and you don't know how to do 50s or your skate up ledges. That's like the perfect ledge to learn on. Next, you have one bank over here, which is pretty mellow, a second bank over there, a bank Euro gap over there. So the next thing, which is also skated a lot, is this Euro gap. So this Euro gap is probably skated the most because it's such a mellow Euro gap. You have so much time to go up it. You have one bank, two banks to get speed, and then you go up this bank, and it's just perfect. You get so many tricks on this bank alone, and you could do like crazy stuff on it. And it's also like a perfect length of from where you start to where you're going to land, because you have that little gap over there, and it's not that high. It's like a little curb that you're going up. But also, if you don't like Euro gaps, you don't like going up banks, you could also skate this little ledge and this rail. And also next to the Euro gap, you also have this little bank that you can go up. You could go from the side and just roll up over here and just land your wall ride, or you could go up onto this coping and you get onto this coping. You could do some crazy stuff like a 50 or a feeble, but it's a little rough just because of the bricks, but it's kind of like a street brick. So it's like if you're going to Con Ed, this spot with the banks is like the perfect area to like practice bank skating. But also, if you go to this side, you could also go, instead of going on the Euro gap, you could also go over here and go up the bank over here. And you go on the coping as well. You could air out. You go fast from that corner over there to the corner over here, and you just go out of the bank. But going back to the first ledge, you could see that you also have another coping on this side. So you could either go from that area, or you could do a quick bonk on this ledge from the bank. So you go again from that area to this bank, and then you pop into the ledge and you just do a little quick 50 or crook or whatever. And you could also go from there, and it's like a little out ledge for this spot as well. But that's like the banks that you could skate here. You also, what you have here is next stair practice that you could do is a 2-stair. It's like a good length for if you're starting off skating stairs, and you could just skate the ledges, or you could skate a hubba over here. This hubba is pretty tall. It's about, from when you're skating, it's about like knee high, a little bit above the knee. So it's pretty advanced for a 2-stair, but again, it's not an ideal hubba, but it's good if you want to learn something on it. Then you have another hubba on that side with a 5-set. This one is a little bit more mellow. So this ledge, or this hubba, is a little bit more mellow, but it's a lot longer. So if you're gonna do something on this ledge or this hubba, you have to make sure that you commit and you have a long 5-set. This 5-set is probably like a 7-stair because of how long the stair set is. And then you also have another ledge over here, which you could do like from the 2-stair to the ledge and just could grind and do something out of it, which is very difficult to skate, but still it's a good ledge to have. Next up, you also have this side of the hubba, which you go from the bank and you could ollie into this hubba, and you could do some crazy back grinds or something. So very difficult, but yeah, if you able to skate banks and you're going pretty fast enough, you could definitely do some stuff on here. Next is you got these 2 banks, and also you have a ledge that is also pretty small. It's probably the same height as the ledge over there. It's about lower than half of my knee or my lower leg. So it's pretty perfect for if you're trying to do little ledges and you're also trying to learn how to skate hubbas. It's perfect. Like, you could go front side, you could go back side, and you have 2 banks you could just ollie into, and you're probably not going to get hurt as easily on this ledge. And also it's a slanted ledge, so if you want to do some manuals from going there to here and then going back down, so you don't go all the way up, you go back down, that's perfect for manis as well. Next, you have the other part that gets skated the most, which is a mani pad and a round rail. The round rail is pretty tough to skate, but the mani pad is perfect for manuals. It's like a curb, so you could do a crazy amount of stuff from you could do crazy stuff for manis. But also on this side, you can see that you have a bank and you have the ledge, so it's perfect for skating from the bank to the ledge. And you could go to the coping on the other side as well. But this round rail is pretty tough to skate because you have bricks over here, but that's perfect because if you're trying to learn how to skate street rails, then you want to learn how to pop from the beginning of the rail or before the bricks, so you can get that perfect street feeling. Or you could go from backside, you could go from that side into the bank and then pop over here. But also, if you don't want to skate the ledge, you could also skate the bank to bank. So the bank to bank is pretty mellow. As long as you go fast enough, you can make it. It's pretty long, but again, if you have this bank, gives you enough speed for you to be able to pop and make it over to the other side, as long as you don't get scared and just do it. But also, you could skate it out to flat, which is very rare for people to skate, but you could also skate it out to flat. Next, you have another easy rail over here. What you have here is a flat bar, which is kind of inclined. It's perfect for learning new board slides or 50s on this rail. You have a bank up, which is kind of annoying, but it's perfect if you want to learn new stuff. And once you get it down here, you can get it on the out rail over there. It's also a round rail, so if you land that 50 over there, this board slide, then you could definitely skate that one over there. And it's a lot more easier than it's a lot harder mentally, but if you're able to do both of these rails, then you definitely could skate that one. But again, you also have a ledge over here, so if you don't like that rail, you like ledges more, then you could definitely skate that out rail. You could definitely skate that out ledge over there if you don't feel comfortable, and it's a lot easier to skate. Or you could skate the stage as a mani pad. You could ollie it from this side, or you could ollie it from the other side. The other side's a little smaller, but over here you could definitely ollie it. And you could also do ollie to mani or switch ollie to mani. And it's definitely easier to skate it. Also, you have a wall ride on the other side, so you ollie up this little curb, you ollie up to the wall ride, and then you're definitely able to get some tricks on it. But this was a tour of my favorite park, and I want to see your guys' favorite park in the comments below. And yeah, I'll see you guys for the next video. Peace out, guys.